What's going on? It's another edition of Patrick Eats, special edition. As you've seen in the past, I've done some food reviews, but I also, along with this page, want to do some, not necessarily real cooking, but just some ideas that I see floating around. So today what we're going to do, we're going to start with the sushi. Simple as it is, sushi, as you know, if you love sushi, is actually pretty expensive. Sometimes, you get what you pay for type thing, but I think that I'm going to find out, I think there's a way to make at least some decent quality sushi at home, save everybody some money amongst everything that is going on. So we're going to jump straight right into the sushi making, basically. Obviously, you have to make the rice first. Making the rice takes about 20-25 minutes. I'm not going to go through that because there's hundreds of ways to make rice. You just buy, not regular rice, you buy sticky rice. I got this from the Asian market, but they have it at Walmart. I'm gonna put the instructions on how to make the rice in the comments, so if you do need help with that. But we're gonna go ahead and skip straight to the sushi making part. So everything you see here, this is called a Suzuki. This is what we're gonna use to make the sushi. It comes with 2 roller mats, which I'll explain how those work. Knives, all this came with the sushi making kit, which is pretty cool. It makes it really easy. It's on Amazon, probably can get it anywhere, but I got it on Amazon. Got it from like $8 on the Fat Kid Deals Twitter account. So all in all, like, this is very cheap to start with. Didn't cost a lot at all. So basically what we're gonna do, I'm going to make 3 rolls, but I'm only going to record 1 because nobody likes long videos. I'm just gonna start with the classic roll, which is the California roll. But then at the end of the video, when I come back, I'm also going to make the shrimp tempura, and I'm also going to make the smoked salmon roll, which is usually my favorite. But I'll start with something simple that has a lot of ingredients so you can kind of understand. So we have our rice. Like I said, make sure it's good sticky rice. You got your bazooka thing, and what you're gonna do, just super simple, obviously, make sure you wash your hands. You're just gonna fill in the rice as much as you can. Now, you're gonna put ingredients on this, so you wanna fill it in basically layer, basically even. You don't wanna go too much because you're gonna have to make room for all the ingredients. So we're just gonna throw it all in there real quick. Not much really to this. I definitely made way too much rice, but depending on how many people, I made 2 cups of rice just as an experiment. It's probably way too much. 1 cup would definitely be plenty for yourself. Also comes with this, which is really nice. So once you get it all in there, you pack it in there nice. Probably need just a couple more just to be safe. All right, I think that's good. And then from here, it's basically, it's pretty simple from here. You can do whatever you want to do. Like I said, I'm gonna make a California roll. You don't even have to make an official roll. You can put anything you want to make in the sushi on here, which is pretty cool. But we're gonna do the California roll. So you can see here, got the shrimp tempura, I got the cucumbers, I got the imitation crab, and I got avocado. This is the seaweed that we'll use to wrap it in. Like I said, you can use literally anything you want. Something that I've seen people do that they say is actually pretty important when it comes to the bazooka, which I'll show you real quick. Fill in that last little part. So we're good there. So from here, I don't know how important this actually is, but they say to do this 1 good time, put like a nice indent on there. Not really sure why, but I'm going to do it because I really don't want to fail this first time. So put that on second. So California roll, we're gonna go with cucumbers, spread it out. Like I said, you can load this as much as you want, but we're gonna go simple and easy just for instructional purposes. Cucumbers here, then we're gonna add some avocado on top. Like I said, you can load this as much as you want. I'm gonna go kind of conservative just because this is also my first time and I really don't want to mess up this video. Then from there, you're going to take the cream cheese, just line it out evenly, kind of push it in a little bit. Then from there, you're gonna add your imitation crab. I love crab, so this is kind of a lot. Like I said, you can put whatever you want, however much you want, but mine is going to be loaded up on crab. And then from there, we are good to go. So what we're gonna do now is, now this is not easy. I will say that, I know from watching videos, it's not easy. So you take this bazooka end, you put it right there. Like I said, this thing is, it's not super flimsy, but it's not the sturdiest in the world. So you're gonna have to do this fast and quick, but we should be able to do this. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna close real quick. Like that. Then from there, you get it closed. Like I said, you're gonna have to hold it down tight, put some elbow grease into it. From there, like I said, got some little small difficulties. Got some rice in the way. Then from there, close and lock. Finally, once you get that first one, do this first one first for sure. First one's the hardest one. Then from that one, then usually the second one will click in. Don't forget this part. From this end, you're gonna put your, whatever you're gonna call this, you're gonna put it on there. Now, obviously there's two different ways you can do this. You can just bazooka this out with just regular rice on the outside, and you have your regular California roll. I'm gonna do that for the other rolls, but for the sake of training purposes, I'm gonna show you how to roll it in seaweed, like some restaurants like to do with their rolls. So like I said, you're just gonna get your seaweed, you're gonna put the glossy flat side down, so the part with ridges on the inside. And then from here, you're going to, like I said, it's kind of weird. I'll try to do it from this angle. You're just going to take this thing, and you're just gonna spin to the right. You'll feel the rice packing in, turning it into an actual roll. Don't really know how many times, but just to be safe, we don't want to mess this up. We're going to pack it in there. Eventually, once you push it, you'll feel it. Okay, it's not going anymore. So I think that's good there. So from here, you got your, so you either put it on the sheet or you put it on the seaweed. So from there, you're going to have here, you're going to open this little thing here, this little top piece. You're going to try to lightly, you might have to put a little bit of elbow grease into it, like that. Then from there, you're just gonna take the bazooka, and it should come out fairly easily, but we're just gonna go like that, and voila. Now from here, like I said, you're gonna have it on your seaweed. You can use these little rolling things, but I honestly don't think it's necessary. I'm just gonna try rolling it by itself. Like I said, you can just keep it like this, cut it up, put some little toppings on it, have your sushi, but just for the sake of training, like I said, we're gonna put it on the seaweed. So you have it here on the seaweed, and just easy like that, you're gonna roll it up. Now from here, that other end, you do need to like kind of pack it in a little bit. From there, put it there down on the end. And then, like I said, they do have dividers. This sushi kit did not come with the dividers for this, but it should be fine. Like I said, just eyeball it. Try to cut the sushi as best as you can to the best of your ability. So we're gonna go one. I'm gonna make decent sized rolls. No reason to make that many big rolls. 2, like that. Like I said, these are pretty giant size rolls. If you're eating with the entire family and need to share more, just cut them a little bit smaller, but I'm doing this mainly as a training video, so I'm going to make them large pieces. And then from there, separate them. So it's a little sloppy. I personally do not really prefer the seaweed, but I know some people do. So we're gonna do the training with them on. And like I said, this one, the one on the end, this is a throwaway. I mean, you can just eat it, but it's not gonna be as pretty. It's like I said, seaweed is not perfect, but it gets the job done. And from there, you can see you got your crab, you got your cucumber. Looks like everything is in there. And like I said, that's how you do it. Like I said, it's a little more difficult with the seaweed. But now what I'm going to do off camera is I'm going to make the shrimp tempura, and I'm going to make the smoked salmon, not with the seaweed, just regular. So once I'm done pushing it out the bazooka, then it will just be done. And then I will show you how to top it real quick, and then we'll finish it off. All right, so as you can see, we are now done. Like I said, it was the same exact process. I just used different ingredients. So I made the shrimp tempura, and I also made the smoked salmon. Like I said, just threw the ingredients on, did it the exact same way. Like I said, it's not going to be beautiful looking unless you like actually put the effort into making it look beautiful. So like in a restaurant, they don't just, it just doesn't come out like that. Like they actually put time and effort to making it look Instagram worthy. So you doing it this way is not going to be the most aesthetically pleasing, but we're hoping taste-wise it's still going to get the job done. Now, if you care about Instagram, you have to take a little bit more time, you know, putting things in the right place, but we're just worried about getting full. So this is also voluntary, but a lot of sushi places do put toppings on it. So we have sushi sauce. I think it's actually called eel sauce. I got this from the Asian market that is local. And then spicy sriracha. Like I said, if you're not a spicy person, you don't have to put this on, but I like both. Like I said, we're just basically, it is for taste factor, but it's also really just to kind of finish off the aesthetically pleasing part. I have never done this, so we're gonna hope this comes out good. We're just gonna do a quick little roll. Let's try a zigzag on this one, like that. Then, you know, let's do off the finishing touches, how they do on MasterChef. Then the same thing. This one is a little more thick, so we're gonna have to try to go really, really slow with this one. Like I said, this is only for aesthetic purposes. And then from there, you are good to go. The sushi kit actually does come with, I think, 4 pair of chopsticks, which is nice. And then from there, you kind of enjoy. And let's see, let's try this one. Now, I'm not gonna give myself tons of credit, because I'm a humble person. But it's not bad. Obviously not restaurant quality, but I'm telling you, it's not bad at all. Definitely worth, you know what I'm saying? It'll take you a little while when it comes to buying all the extra stuff. But once you have everything, like just buying like the salmon, the shrimp, stuff like that, only about $20, $25, and you feed as many people as you want. So if you're a shrimp lover, not shrimp lover, if you're a sushi lover, shrimp lover too, like me, I think it is definitely worth trying. As always, you can hit me up on Instagram. My Instagram is Patrick_eats. If you have any questions as far as how to make the rice, how I did this, if you're having any issues when you do try this, just hit me up. I'm always on answering my DMs if needed. Also, can comment on YouTube if you have any questions. It's pretty straightforward. The rice is the really important part, so make sure to check the comments for that. And we'll be back hopefully in a couple of days with a new episode.